Look at this. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's good. That's good right there. All right, it is off the lift. Oh, wow. This thing is too epic for this series. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is ScrapMan bringing you another episode of Scrap Mechanic, and we are back in the futuristic military base. And today we got two things to cover. One is we're going to start looking at turrets to put on this air defense island over here. We got the aircraft island over there. We got the air defense island over there. And one thing I'm just remembering, we still need a control tower for this island. An air traffic control tower would probably be a good idea on an aircraft base. So that's something that I'm going to have to look at, but that's not the plan for this episode. We'll get to that at another point. I want to look at some turrets, and I may or may not commit to any specific one yet. I might leave some voting up to you guys. I don't know yet how that's going to work. So we're going to start off looking at some turrets, just a couple of different variations to see what we're dealing with. And I don't know exactly how I'm going to arrange them yet, but after we're done with the turrets, we're then going to look at a couple of really awesome, really epic creations that a lot of time has been put into, and I'm really excited to take a look at these. But let's see what we're dealing with turrets first, and we'll get to that later. Okay, so we actually have quite a few things to select for turrets here, and this is just anyone who actually used turret in the name. There might be like, I don't know, there might be like gun might be one thing. But this one right here, massive turret, was one that we looked at a long time ago in the series before we actually had the map. And I'm thinking that this one was so amazing, and it is also really big. Actually, how big is it compared to the island? Oh, this island, it makes it look a little bit small. But the way that this thing works was so amazing that I want this to be like the main turret, and then I'm thinking we can have some like smaller turrets that are like kind of surrounding it, or maybe we can have multiple versions of this one. I actually forget. How do we get up into this one again? Oh, there we go. All right, so in case you forgot about this thing or you didn't see that episode, this is how this thing works. It turns around with some thrusters, but check out how it aims up and down. Like, look at that. Is that epic or what? Let's check out first. I don't know. Did I check out first person? Let's turn this thing on. Oh, look at that. We even have stereoscopic audio for the different guns firing. That's pretty epic too. Oh, we can do strict follow cam with our aiming here. Oh, this is great. This is even better than I remember it. But the size is actually like, I think this is small enough that we can put a couple of them around, and I think we should definitely have some smaller ones as well. But by the looks of it, this thing is completely vanilla, so this is a super impressive build, and I am really, really impressed with this. I still am. This is by Ian Mangion. So without a doubt, I definitely want to use this turret, but I also want to look at some other turrets because there's no reason we can't have different arrays of weaponry to defend ourselves against aliens. So let's see what other kind of turrets you guys have submitted to the FMB. Ooh, here's an interesting looking one. This is a laser turret by the Killer Shark 4. Let's check this thing out. I like the design of this a lot. Oh, I almost thought that there was like a modded piece, but those are just stair pieces that are put facing each other, so that almost looks like one new piece. That's a clever use of the stair pieces. Whoa! Okay, check that out. Let's see what first person's like for this. Oh, that is pretty cool. I like this. All right, there's a couple of buttons though. Okay, then there's manual firing mode. And then, oh, auto target. We have some targeting here, so we can go ahead and target our aircraft island, and then just, there we go. This is actually a really well-designed turret. I like the way it looks a lot, and I like the way it functions too. I really like the way that the springs are used to cushion it as it comes back too. And with the manual firing mode, we can go like super full auto. All right, sorry, that was not attractive. All right, so this is definitely a pretty cool looking one. Oh, I didn't even notice that this seat has a cool, cool little controls to go left and right. All right, so that's definitely a contender. And what I like about that is this is like a laser turret, so it definitely has a different feel than the other turret, which definitely seems like more of like an artillery turret. All right, so let's see what other interesting options we have. Ooh, this is cool. We have a turret pack here by Mr. Beesneath. Or Business Mr. Business. I don't know if you're trying to say bee's knees or business. All right, so we have a railgun over here on the left. We have a small turret in the middle, and then a heavy-duty turret over here. And apparently they're all vanilla. So let's go ahead and weld this thing, or let's separate them all and weld them to the ground, because apparently we're supposed to not use them unless we weld them. All right, here we go. These are the 3 turrets. I like how everything's looking very uniform. Like, even though these turrets are all made by completely different people, because of the color schemes and stuff and the futuristic theme, like, you guys are really adhering to the theme really well. So I don't feel like we're looking too weird with all these different builds from different people. They look like they fit together. Okay, let's see what this thing's all about. What? That's interesting. That is not what I expected. What? This thing is really, really weird. Oh, I see. Okay, so it actually has to extend, and then it contracts into this. This is really weird. So if I fire it from here, it's technically, I don't think it's firing. I think I had to press number 1. That extends it and lines everything up like that. Whoops, no, I didn't mean to press it again. Whoop, whoop, whoop. And then it's ready to shoot. There we go. All right, well, that's this one. It's it's like it's like one of those Bronco rides. So that's apparently the flak turret. Let's check out this tiny one here. What's this one all about? What? This needs some sound effects. Oh, that'd be like a machine gun. Look at that. That's crazy. That is crazy. Okay, and then we got, this one does have some sound on it. This is the heavy duty one. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, it looks great. All right, let's see how this thing fires. Oh, cool. So it's got 4 on each side. All right, I think I like this one. I like the looks of this one the best. I really like the looks of this one a lot. But then again, the aesthetics of them make them seem like 2 completely different types of turrets. So we could use that to our advantage too. It's not like just using 2 different turrets that are designed for the same purpose. Like, this one looks like it definitely has a different kind of different kind of ammunition, different kind of function than this one does. So it might be, we could still kind of fit it in if we want to use both of them, that they are better suited for different types of aircraft or even like missile attacks or something. This is all stuff that I'm going to want your feedback on in the comments, by the way, because I'm going to show you guys turrets in this episode, and then I'm going to look to the comments to see how you guys think that these turrets should be organized on this island. How should this island be organized best for defense? Now, obviously, this isn't the only place that we're going to have any types of defenses. This is just going to be like the primary defense. And remember, because this island is so isolated, we have a 360-degree view all the way around us to the sky. So I think having like a centralized point like this to protect this whole side of the map isn't terrible. But of course, we're going to have some other turrets like on the outskirts of the actual main base and maybe even somewhere on the islands, but they're going to be a little bit less extreme, I think. That's where like some of the smaller turrets probably will be. But this is going to be the island of turret intimidation, because intimidating your enemies with a showcase of weaponry is often effective in deterring any attacks. All right, here's a really interesting looking manned turret by Princeton RG. And it's nice and neatly packed onto a base too, which I like. So let's see how this thing works. Oh, this is definitely like an energy beam. Listen to that. And it just lights up too. And it looks like we can turn and aim it. I like this a lot. And that sound though. Man, if only there were beams. I think this is vanilla. But this would be a nice one to have beams coming out of. But I always get to give extra props to making something vanilla look nice and sleek like this. All right, so this one's really nice. I like this one a lot. So we're gonna call that one the energy turret. This is the laser turret. We got the energy turret. We got the massive turret. We got the turret pack. Let's see what other kind of turrets we're gonna look at. Oh wow, this one looks really interesting. This is by AJX40. Oh, this is another big one. Oh, is this even bigger than the other one? Oh, this is really big. Okay. It's a little bit laggy if I don't weld it to the ground. So the best solution to that is to weld it to the ground. I'm a problem solver. I've always been a problem solver. Just full of solutions here. All right, there we go. It is welded to the ground. Man, this thing even has stairs. This thing is epic. What's this do? Oh, boy. Oh boy, we got a ramp going up into it. Oh boy, wow. I did not expect a turret this big. I thought that other turret we looked at was going to be the biggest turret. Oh, I think I found the fire button. What's this? Oh, look at this. Look at this. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's good. That's good right there. We get raised up. Whoops. Oh, no, I jumped out. I can't get back. Oh, wait, there we go. Never mind. I panicked for no reason. Look at that. That's really cool looking. Wait, what? Oh, that confused me for a little bit. I thought the whole thing was rotating around the seat, but no, it's just the windshield. All right, so now we are in the turret. Let's see how this thing works. I'm gonna press number 2. Oh. Is there an automatic? Oh, okay. And then we could turn as well. I don't hear any noises. I don't understand. I hear no sound from this being... Is that a turning bearing? This is on an actual turning bearing. It's just so big that it turns really slowly. Yeah, this is a seat-controlled turning, not engine or not controller. So that's really interesting. And then we have the button to actually raise and lower. And then we have manual control over the firing. So this one might be big enough. Oh, since this one is definitely here. Let's do a comparison. Let's do a size comparison between this. I actually have to let myself down here. We do a size comparison between this and the other massive turret. And I think that the other massive turret might be considered medium next to this one. In which case, this could be the center of the island. Oh, look at that. That looks epic. This could be the center of the island. It's actually kind of close. Actually, you know what? No, that one is pretty big. So that one can be like in the center of the island. However, it doesn't turn 360 degrees. This is actually simple enough that we could probably change it. Here, let's do an experiment here, because being able to turn 360 degrees would be really useful. Except for the fact that this is on a single bearing and not a double bearing. We would need a double bearing if we wanted to go back and forth. But just for the sake of experimentation, let's see what happens if we detach that from the seat, attach it to an engine. Turn us. Ah, okay, there we go. So we could do a quick redesign and add a double bearing in here and re-weld this entire thing onto that double bearing so that we could have left and right turning. So let me know if you think that that's what we should do. Should we have, this is why I wanted to go to you guys in the comments, because there's a lot of options we have for the layout of this island. Should we have this one in the center and then make it able to turn 360 degrees? Oh, that's not good. That's not good if we open this thing when it's not back at square. Oh, we messed up. We messed up. We got to make sure that we zero this thing back to its starting position. That's why it's on a turning bearing. But we could modify this so that we could actually turn it 360 degrees. We could have this in the center of the island. But I really like the way this thing looks. And as a centerpiece for this island, I mean, that thing just looks intimidating. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Should we use that as a centerpiece? Or should we use this one as a centerpiece? How many of these should we use? How should we organize them? I definitely want to also have some of these little ones as well. And I'm gonna look at a few more. Okay, here is another possibility as well. This is a turret that is actually on top of a pre-built tower by Julink. Someone whose creations we definitely featured before. Oh, look at that. That looks epic. All right, now we have to actually get up. We have to get up there though. Or is this automatic? Is it automatic or is this manned? Here, let's do the cheating method of scaling tall things. Oh, I failed at cheating. That's how much I know what I'm doing here. There we go. All right, we did it. We're up here and oh, there is a seat. There is a seat. It's in here. Okay. So now, whoa, look at that. That was more movement than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was just going to be that little top thing, but apparently it's not. Those are little tiny cannons though. What are they going to do? Oh, they spin. Look at that. That's cool. It's weird that they go in opposite directions though, the suspension. So this is another possibility as well. We could have this somewhere on like the corners of the island, the corners of the round plateau. We could have this thing, or we could just have this as something purely by the main base, or this is where your feedback comes in. So leave those comments down below. We have all these different types of turrets. Let me know what you would like to see done with them, or as far as this island goes, this air defense island. Okay, so I think we've looked at pretty much most of my favorite selections, the ones that stood out the most to me in my list of turrets. So now is for the part that you've all been waiting for. There are some epic creations. There's 2 epic creations that have been submitted that I'm really looking forward to looking at. And I think you guys will too. Okay, so a lot of you probably know Ryviction and Ugly Dankling have been big contributors to a lot of the designs. They have really good designs, even by themselves, but they've come together and they've collaborated on a few designs that are absolutely amazing. And I noticed a lot of you guys in the Discord were just begging me to show these designs because they were that good. So I'm going to show them in this episode, and I look forward to seeing what you guys think and also what I think, because I haven't actually looked at them in the game yet. So I just got to wait for this to spawn in. Oh, there it goes. Oh, wow. Oh, look at this. Oh, whoa, it's a little bit laggy to get off the lift. Okay, there we go. We have the landing gear coming out. How is this thing balancing? Well, I guess it's heavier at the back, isn't it? Yeah, okay. All right, this is pretty crazy. It looks like this has a driver's seat and a gunner's seat. Now we just got to figure out how to get in, which I'm assuming is going to be somewhere back here. All right, let's go ahead and see what this thing is all about. I mean, first of all, oh, look, are those hollow? Are those hollow with just like lights? I don't even know what those are. Those are some modded pieces I'm not familiar with. I mean, most modded pieces I'm not familiar with. Look at up there. This thing looks awesome. Okay, got a ton of seats in here. Does this close the door? There we go. All right, it's even got stairs. All right, so this must be the gunner. Oh yeah, this is definitely the gunner. Here, let's go into first person here. Ooh. Look at that. We got the front gun. We got like a Gatling gun on the front, and then we've got like super cannons on the side. That's pretty cool. And we got some stairs going up to, looks like the captain's seat is up here. All right, we go. Oh, we even have like a catwalk and everything. Look at the inside of this. This is amazing. What is that? We got some like control panels here. Probably some like monitor systems for target spotting and navigation and stuff. And then we got the captain's chair right here, which I think... Oh, look at this design. I think this is set up to my controls. Holy cow, look how big this thing is. Look at how big this thing is. All right, let's try to fly this thing around. All right. Oh, okay. Okay. All right, we're going to lift off here. Lifting off. And now we can go ahead and fly straight. I wish I could zoom out far enough to see this thing from behind, because I think it would be epic to see this thing flying in full view other than just the front view here. But hey, totally drivable. Totally drivable. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. How big is this compared to our landing strip? Here, let's go into first person. Woo. This actually isn't too bad. Let's do strict follow. Oh, does strict follow cam work with the seat? The modded seats and the follow cam are a little bit weird sometimes, but this appears to be working. All right, here we go. We're flying in. I have no idea how high above the ground I really am, though. That's the problem with this view here, is I can't see the back of my craft. All right. Oh, I think I might have got caught somewhere. Hold on. Here we go. All right, and go ahead and land, I think. Land. There we go. All right, now let's see how big is this thing compared to my own airstrip. But just go down the stairs, because we have stairs inside of our aircraft. Uh-oh. The door is stuck. Fixed it. All right. Hey, that actually fits pretty well. That fits pretty well. So this is the FMB Battleship. Now there's one more that I think is even more epic than this thing, believe it or not. So let's check that out for the finale of the episode. All right, and this also by Ryviction Ugly Dankling. This is the FMB Dreadnought, and now this thing looks intimidating. So intimidating. Oh, it's great. I have no idea how you guys come up with these designs. All right, it is off the lift. Oh, wow. This thing is too epic for this series. Like, even just this right here, like just this leg is amazing looking. I can't wait to fly this thing around. Okay, let's figure out. Oh, it looks so beautiful. Let's figure out how to get inside. Oh, I'm getting crushed again. Okay, that keeps happening to me. I get crushed by these things coming down. Okay, so let's get here. Go ahead and go back up. Okay, we are inside the Dreadnought. Now there's a way up and there's a way through here. So let's not go up just yet. Let's see what this is. Like, see, this is the interiors are tough. Like the exteriors, once you have the general exterior model, it's not too bad to build that, but then to make it look good on the inside is a whole nother level of just detail, attention to detail and stuff. Now, do any of these, oh, these actually, these control the individual guns. Look at that. There's an individual seat for all of these guns. And I think we can control all of them at the same time from another seat. I don't know if that's true or not yet. I'm just hypothesizing, but I see them hooked up to a logic gate. So I think not only do these individual seats control those guns, but also we can control all of them at the same time from the pilot seat or something. Okay, we got like tools and stuff. Are there like switches around here? Something's hooked up to those. There's a switch over here. What's this switch do? Oh, we got an alarm system. This actually has an alarm system. Oh, and I found a secret duck. I found a hidden duck. All right, that's good to know. Just we can alert people of severe damage or enemy threats approaching. Okay, now let's go ahead and head up the stairs. I'm sure I'm gonna miss things on this because this thing is just so huge and epic. Okay, that switch does something. What does that switch do? Oh, another alarm switch. Okay, good. It's good to be able to have multiple access to alarms. Okay, it looks like we have two seats here. This is the pilot seat. So this must be the gunner seat that controls all of the guns. Okay, we got guns on the front. Those look epic. Just look at that cockpit. Look at the cockpit. That is amazing. Oh, there they are. There they are. There are the side guns. We got number 3. Now we have the top Gatling guns. And then number 4. It's making a noise. I don't know. Hold on. Let me turn off the gun so I'm not distracted. Okay, number 4. Oh, we got a laser in the front there. Check that out. It's a little tiny laser going out of the front. So this is Dreadnought is a perfect name for this thing. All right, I haven't even started flying it around yet. Okay, let's get in the pilot seat now up here. Okay, this one's a little bit better positioning of the cockpit. We can see more of the ship rather than being all the way up at the front. Okay, here we go. We're going up. Here, let me get rid of my toolbar here. We're going up. Now we should have switched to forward mode. Oh man, this thing is massive. The amount of acceleration this needs to get going. Look at that. This is crazy. Absolutely crazy. Okay, let's try some turning here. Not bad. Not bad. This is really controllable. I mean, I could go all the way. Like, I have full control over this thing. And I'm just noticing I really like these wings, like the little V wings coming out of the side of the cockpit area. It looks really nice. Okay, this definitely does not fit into the hangars. I don't even think this thing fits on the helipads, to be honest. Yeah, there's no way this thing's fitting on the helipads. All right, so you know what I have to do? Here, let's get this thing to a stable position. We're gonna go up. I'm gonna turn the guns on while I fly, because what's gonna be more epic than that? All right, here we go. I think we're nice and stable. Stable enough, at least. We're gonna get in here. We're gonna turn on all the guns, get back up here. All right. Oh man, is this thing epic or what? Is this thing epic or what? Look at this. And this is not an alien creation. This is definitely a reverse engineered creation by the humans. And this is gonna be a force to be reckoned with against any aliens who have any interest in attacking us. And of course, I'm just attacking my own base. So that makes sense. All right, now let's go ahead and land this thing. All right, nice and gentle now. Nice and gentle. I can't even see. I can't see what's happening. All right, there we go. And now we gotta turn all the guns off. Whew. Man, every time I look at this thing, I see something new that I love about it. Like just this glass design up in front of the cockpit. It's like just a hallway of glass with a glass ceiling is really awesome. Like there's so many elements of detail in this thing. that I'm not going to be able to appreciate all of it at once. I'm going to see something new every single time I look at this. Like even just these little things sticking off the sides of the jet to the right side over there. So many cool things about this. You can see some Deverite inspiration with those little spikes coming off the side. All right, I definitely have to say this is probably one of my favorite, like, just scrap mechanic design ships, like, ever. So thank you so much, Reviction and Ugly Dankling, for putting, I don't know how many hours into this. And let me know what you guys thought in the comments about this build right here. And don't forget, let me know about the turrets. How do you want the turrets to be organized on this island? What turrets were your favorite? What turrets do you think we should use? And should we have like a symmetrical island? Should we have like a line of I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do with the turrets. So let me know in the comments. You guys are really gonna drive that. Oh man, and even there's lights like on the inside of this like front area. Oh, it's so beautiful. It's overwhelming. All right, well, with that, I'm going to end the episode here. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I certainly did. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss the future episodes, and make sure you join the Discord if you have creations that you want to submit to the series. Anyway, this has been ScrapMan, and I'll see you next time. Bye.